What's up, everybody? I've been seeing on the news lately, whether it may be on social media or just your regular local news. Have you been noticing lately a lot of men taking a lot of women's life and also their own life? Have you ever noticed anything like that on social media and also the news? You know, you got men out there that are upset because a woman may have left them and moved on with her life with another guy, and he may have children with her or not. And the man will turn around and take the woman, take her life, gun her down, choke her out, kill her, all because he cannot even take rejection. And we are living in a world today where mental health is very serious. You know, mental health has been very serious for decades anyway, because if you cannot control this and this is not right, your whole body is messed up. Because when your mind is dead, your whole body is dead. And sometimes when people are going through a mental health crisis, they will act out and maybe take their own life or someone else's life. But a man is supposed to be strong. A man is supposed to have understanding when it comes down to things in life. And we got a lot of men out there that just can't comprehend with this life. I mean, just because a woman leave you or somebody may not want anything to do with you anymore, whether it may be a friend or a family member or even that woman. Just because a person walk out of your life does not mean you need to take that person's life. Live your life and move on with your life. I don't get it how you can tell somebody for years that I love you, lay down and have sex with this person and have children with this person and have good times and bad times and, take care of this person. This person may take care of you. And when it's all over with, you want to take that person's life. Help me understand that. What's going on in the mindset of men these days? It's not only just black men doing this. It's all races doing this. Caucasian men, black men, Chinese men, Asian, same thing. Men are very broken today. And you got a lot of men walking around here blaming their childhood on their problems of today. Oh, my daddy wasn't there for me, so this is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. My daddy walked out on me and left me and my siblings without anything. So to comprehend in this world, I go out here and spread kids all over the place. Guess what you just did, idiot? You just created another broken home by creating a child with a woman and walking off, talking about your daddy hurt you when you was a kid. So you're walking around here in this day of age, 2025, making all type of bad decisions, and you want to blame it on somebody else. Blame it on your mama, your daddy. It ain't nobody's fault but your own when you are a grown man. Suck it up, buttercup. Pull your pants up. Even though we got a lot of men walking around here today with their pants hanging off their behind, off their ass. I don't even get that concept. I don't get it. Somebody leave in the comments. What is the purpose of walking around here sagging with your pants hanging off your buttocks? Help me figure that out. Help me make it make sense. It looks stupid. It does not make you look like a man. A man knows how to take rejection. When someone does not want anything to do with you, matter of fact, let me repeat that. When someone doesn't, I'm messing up again. When someone does not want anything to do with you, the best thing that you can do for yourself and also everybody else around you, those people that does not want anything to do with you, is to go on with your life. Be successful. Go out there and create a business. Go out there and work out. Go out there and do something productive with your life. Take care of your children if you have children. There are a lot of things that you can do out here in this world other than sitting around allowing somebody to operate your feelings and control your mindset to want to take someone's life because you're selfish. It's nobody's fault but your own, man. Get out there and get something. Get out there and make something happen for yourself. I even got people surrounded in my life. I have told men, I'm talking about men today. I have told men how to get their credit straight. Now, some of you may say, I don't care nothing about no credit. Cool, that's fine. But everybody is not millionaires and billionaires. Everybody don't have the finances to go out there and pay cash money for everything. But if you got good credit, you can, use your credit to do things in life. Like buy a house, and when you buy that house, rent it out. Now, it's not that simple, you all. Just because you got good credit does not mean you can go out there and just get a house like that. You got to have money, and you got to have a lot of other resources, you got to have a whole lot of things in order when it comes down to that. You got to make sure you're not owing on taxes and child support and etc. You got to make sure that your slate is clean. You got to make sure everything is right when it comes down to that. So it's not that simple. When you hear somebody say, go out there and get your credit right and go buy a house. But if you go out there and buy a house and you owe the IRS and child support and all the other stuff like I just said, it ain't going to make no difference anyway. You're just going to have good credit with bad debt around you. So it ain't going to make sense anyway. Take care of your debt first. But anyway, a lot of men walking around here upset at women because women are moving on with their life. You're upset. Your butt hurt. She's gone. If you that dude, go out there and find you somebody else. And if you are a great man, she's going to miss out anyway at the end of the day. But it should not come into an end result of you taking somebody's life or taking that woman's life because of that. And it's real bad in the black community especially. Black men, some black men, I'm not speaking for all black men. But you got some black men out there so messed up in the mindset they can't even say what's up to another black man. I remember one day I was walking in the store and, I spoke to this dude. He looked at me like I had, feces on me. He looked at me like, man, who you talking to, bruh? He was looking at me all crazy. Now, I do not know what the guy was going through or anything like that. He could have been going through something that day. I don't know what he was going through. But come on, it does not cost you anything to throw up the deuces or say, what's up, bro? It don't cost you nothing to do that. And when you see somebody else making it, see another man make it, you want to hate off of the man instead of congratulating him and saying, you know what, bro? You're doing good, man. One day, hopefully, I will be there in that same spot. But no, it's the crab in the bucket mentality. When you come up, I want to bring you back down to me. I want to tell you need to be humble. Just because you are making it in life, they will tell you, be humble, man. Don't forget where you came from. I'm not going to forget where I came from. But where I came from, there's no love there. I had to forget about that. I had to learn from that. I had to move away from that environment. I got to move on with my life. I got to keep on moving. I got to sink my anchor somewhere else. I got to move on with my life and pay attention and understand that I'm a man. Stop letting things control me emotionally. And I understand some things are hard. I get it. A breakup is hard. A divorce is hard. I understand that. I understand it's hard when you find out that the woman has cheated on you. I understand that. I understand that it's hard when somebody disrespects you and you are trying to do the best for this person. They still disrespect you. The best thing that you can do at the end of the day, when it comes down to something like that, is move on. That's the best thing that you can do. And y'all, excuse me for talking so fast. Excuse me, you all. But I'm very passionate about what I'm talking about. Man, hold your head up. Every day is not going to be bad. And every day is not so enough going to be good. If you got somebody good in your life, treat them right. You won't have to worry about being upset because that woman has moved on with somebody else and the man may be treating her right. Heck, he may not be treating her right. But that's not your responsibility anymore. If you have children with her, the children are your responsibility. Because think about this, man. It don't matter what race you are. If you take that woman's life, or if you harm this woman and injure her, and you go to prison for X amount of years, whether it may be life or 20 to 30 or 40 years, how many years you may be sitting behind those bars. And you got kids out here or children out here on the streets that need their father in their life. Guess what? The streets is going to raise your child, and the streets don't care anything about your child, white men, black men, or other race of a man. The streets does not care. They're trying to set our children up to fail. They want the father out of the house. They want the father out of the children's life. They want that so they can control the narrative, so they can control the whole situation. Wake up. Smell the coffee. Folgers, Maxwell. Wake up and smell the coffee and understand that when a person move on, it's over with. Let them go. Let them go about their business. It's okay. Like John Witherspoon said, you win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. Because if you go out there and do something destructive in your community or to a person that you once loved, whether it may be a friend or a person you have been romantically in a relationship with, and you take that person's life and you're sitting behind those bars and you're pleading and begging for mercy and grace for the jury and the judge to have some type of leniency on you, on your sentences, on your sentence, begging and saying, oh man, can you please give me 10 years? I don't want to sit in prison for 10 years either. I don't want to sit in prison for 1 hour. Forget it. There's no way. Do not do something stupid and go in front of these judges and juries and ask them for a lighter sentence because you made a dumb mistake or made a dumb decision in your life. Don't do it. The best thing you can do is not even commit a crime or put yourself in a position so the judge and the jury can judge you and put you behind bars for a long time away from free society. Men, hold your head up. And women, if you are with a man that is very abusive and he's not a great man, and it may seem like he may take your life and it seems like he's very violent, get away. And same thing when it come down to men. If you with a woman that is violent and she does not respect you or anything like that, same thing when it come down to women. If you got somebody in your life that is like that, move on with your life. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Just move on. And do not go out there and jump into another relationship all of a sudden, because that's going to make you look bad. It's going to be bad for your health. It's going to be bad for your mental health. It's going to be bad for you, period. That is not smart. Go out there, work out, go out there and be successful. Go out there and create a job for yourself or find a job, or go out there and mingle with people and talk to people and travel the world and do something good with your life. Do not be stuck in one box. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. And I hope you all are getting something out of this message. Y'all have a good one. And I'll see you all on another video. And remember, men, keep your head up and do not operate off of emotions. Operate off of logic and also facts. Holla at you.